I always seem to end up in Little Havana. Why around sunset do I always seem to end up in the hood? Almost every time without fail. Unless I do something drastic, I always seem to end up here right around sunset. And yeah, it's about an hour from sunset at this point. What do we have here? Some events going on. Interesting. Interesting.
That's the last year.
Looks like some type of snazzy event is going on, or is about to occur. Could it be a musical? Could it even be a concert? Oh man, this traffic is trafficking. That is for sure. That is for sure. Alrighty. As soon as I get it out of a little bit of traffic, I get into the next bunch of traffic. They come in bunches, you know? They come in bunches. So that's what we're doing today. Alright, what are we doing here? We're taking up like 2 lanes right now. 2 lanes, guys. Come on now. Come on. Take a shot on. Alrighty. It's sweet. There's like a 747 like taking off this direction, the sunset behind it, the clouds. It's just beautiful. Beautiful. That is gorgeous right there. If I could only swivel the camera around for that, that would be delicioso. Alright, did I pick the wrong lane or what? Alright, I did an hour earlier. Some of you guys joined, and I'm planning on doing an hour tonight. We'll see what happens. We will see what happens. But when I say tonight, I mean like right now. Right about now. That is terrible. Terrible. Alright, got a merging lane here. Alrighty then. It appears to be a Sunday, but it feels like a Friday, that's for sure. Sun is setting and the traffic is starting to accumulate here. Alright, as you can tell, that person's just hovering back there. So we'll put some coal in the fire here and get to it. get to it. There's a tiny window in the bubble of traffic right here. Tiny little window. So small. But you know what? I'm going to take it. Oh, there's a bronze colored Charger back there. Seems to be a similar year to mine. Looks all high class. It looks like if they were ever going to turn this vehicle right here into a statue, that's the color they pick right there. Just wonderful. Just wonderful. Of course, it could be the 2006 version here. All right. Apparently, I need to be on the 95 till it turns into the one here. Oh, hello. Got the Subi coming through. That is a Outback, I want to say. Outback or Forester. I'm not like a Subi guy like that. No, I think the wagons are the Forester or the Outback, right? The Outback. Let's see what this is right here. XV. Oh, Crossfire. Interesting. Very interesting. Alright, let me see where I'm going here. Oh, that's nice to have that bubble in. Where has that been all day? Looks like these people to the left are coming off of the Key Biscayne, as some people would say it. Key Biscayne. Key Biscayne. Did I tell you about the time that I called this lady inquiring about the marinas in the area that could possibly host me for a park and slide, right? Where you park the boat and you slide out of there. The lady mentioned about 2 marinas that could possibly be taken up. And one in particular, she pronounced it Key Biscayne. So I was so just, I didn't know what she was talking about. That I took it to Google. I asked Google, where is the Key Biscayne Marina? And she's like, the Key Biscayne Marina is 15 miles from your location. Would you like to navigate there now? I was like, oh, shoot. I love accents, though. I do love them. I should have used Google Translate on a girl today that I was talking to at Biscayne 900 property. So I was talking to this lady. She's like, sir, you cannot park your car there. And then she said, after that. I was like, what? And she was like, I was like, okay, I don't know what you're saying, but I'll. And then I just like walked to my car. I should have asked her, what language is that? Typically, when I definitely don't know where the accent's from, default is Norwegian. Default is Norwegian. I had some passengers one time speaking Norwegian, and they're like, where do you think our accent is from? I was like, I'm gonna go with Norway. They're like, oh, you're right. You're so right. How did you know? I was like, well, it doesn't sound like anything else I've heard in the recent time, but I did know a couple Norwegians. I did know a couple. Not saying we were best friends, but I had acquaintances. Yes, indeed. All kinds of acquaintances. All right, so it's fixing to be, let's see, 5:38 if it isn't 6 o'clock already. Sun sets around 7:32, so Yeah. By the time I do this drop, it'll be time for the sun to set a little bit here. That is for sure. Going on the US 1 southbound here. There's a metro lines, like train tracks that are on my right side. And soon, I think, the University of Miami is over here. U of M. There's some people that I see driving, they're like so low below the dash. I'm like, how can you even see to drive? Like that would mean I put pads up and just stack myself up. You know, just stack the pads up. Yeah. There's some people you see them like super close to the steering wheel. Whatever works, you know. Whatever you gotta do. Alright, looks like I have to take 20. I don't have to. I choose to take 22nd Street and see if I can drop off something or other. Let's see. Interesting. So it's 22nd on the 22nd. Bar'll do, that'll work. There was this dirt biker that was hovering in my blind spot, so I was like, let me get out of here. And I just accelerated away. And then homie had the audacity to wag his finger at me. I was like, what is that for? What is that for, sir? Alright, 28th. I used to think having a lot of smoke shops meant that I was in the hood, but you know, that is quickly changing for me. That is not the only thing that symbolizes we're in the hood. There are more things I look for now, because you can have a smoke shop here and then a Lamborghini Ferrari dealership on the next street. It's just different here. Different. Get refreshed. This place is called, I don't know if that's a bar or what. 24 20 22 next signal. 22 next signal. The Publix. 23 and 22 should be down here. There's a young lady zooming on a scooter over her. Office Depot on the right. Do they even have Office Depots in session right now? Okay. So we have a Valero gas station, but La Testulia, it has like Colombian flag colors. Alright. So this person is about to zoom to this intersection. We'll see if we can... Sorry, that was a young man. Was not a young lady. Let's see what's going on here. Enough. That is easy enough. Ooh, we have WDNA Serious Jazz. I wonder what channel that is. What station, sorry. What station that is. Magnalu. I'm seeing like all these restaurants and things that I haven't necessarily noticed before. I've seen the Burger King before. I've seen Yum Yum before. This honestly looks like I'm going towards what's that place in Compton? Oh man. If you know it, put it in the comment section. It starts to see that long street that goes through Compton. Oh man. Crenshaw. This looks like Crenshaw. If you've ever been to Crenshaw, this looks like the Crenshaw Inglewood, kind of where the Forum would be. So the Forum would be like ahead of me, and then like the Inglewood Cemetery would be like over there. Yeah. Yep, that's what I'm getting from this. So they have this plaza over here to the right. It's about like 4 or 5 stories. They have DSW warehouse and things like that in there. But the thing I gotta say is the parking garage, it looks like it's been there since probably the 30s, which is insane. It looks like it's been there from the 30s, but maybe it's just from the 80s or something, but it's like dark and dingy like in there. Alright, so my turn is coming up. That is like the second Austin market I've seen that, you know, it's not open. It's there, the shell is there. So So there appears to be a market night, or maybe it's just restaurants with the awnings and tents out there, but the street is blocked ahead of me. The street is blocked. Huh. Trying to see what street this is right here. You guys celebrate Patty's Day? Is that something you guys celebrate? Because I see all kinds of green out here. All kinds. Lots of green action going on. Let's see, calculating. Where am I right now? Where am I right now? Okay. I guess I can take the 1 to the 95 and just reverse course here. Green, that makes sense. That's why I've been seeing people in great shades of green. My favorite shade is Kelly green, and this lady up ahead of me has a Kelly green dress on. It's like, let's go. I saw a pair of pants one time. Is it a pair of pants or a single pant? Anyways, I saw a pant, Kelly green. It was just like jeans, like that. Amazing. Amazing. All right. Guy was drumming on his gas tank. I think it was a gas tank. I know with some of these scooters, it may be in a different place. Different gas tank in a different place. Ooh, these people are wearing orange over here. Some rebels. Oh, they're kids. They're just kids. All right, I think I'll make a left, right. Oh, hello. That person was coming in hot. I was like, am I about to run to someone right now? Person has a door open ahead of me. Your driver's side door. It's like, are they about to do a fire drill? Or are they about to out truck? I don't know what's going on with that. Alright, so normally where the signs would be on the light pole, there is no sign on the light pole except when you go down to like 7 feet. Then there's like a sign that says Miracle Mile. Here, it looks like a very retro sign. It's like a white sign, black writing. This person still has the door open. Hopefully they're ready to go when it goes green. Let's see. Green light, guys. And the door closes. Alright, we're good. What a good. Alright. I smelled something like steak or aged meat, something like that. Seasoned to perfection. Kind of like a smoky type of smell. Alright, this is starting to look like Coral Gables / Coconut Grove. Has those like old-timey vibes. Look how dark it gets here, because there's like an awning of trees that go across the road. So you can tell these are one of these original roads down here. Out of the Art Deco districts, there's a typical Walgreens that you'd see with the off-white eggshell paint job with the red lettering right there. Alright, this person's going to try to make it across the street. Okay, they made it. Let's see. Typical. I think that people that like are fresh over here, they think that the traffic laws are similar, so you know they won't wear helmets. They'll cross the street whenever. They won't necessarily wear seatbelts either. I thought this person was about to right in front of me. Sergio's, McDonald's. Rivaro and Dixie. You know what sounds good? Some deli from either Key Markets or President Markets. They have like a Caribbean deli and it's like delicioso. Delicioso. Yes, sir. So there was a fellow person of color to my right that's driving a Latina young lady. But when I looked at his facial hair, it pretty much looks similar to mine, except he didn't have the goatee. What happened with that today is the first time I'm addressing this on live officially. But I tried to clean up the bottom of my mustache, and I was like, okay, pretty good with that. got it off the lip, right? All right, let me clean up the sides. So you know when you like start from one side and you even it with the other, and after a while it's like, yeah, it's not a good look. it's, it's not a good look, so I decided to shave the rest off. So that's why I'm looking like this right now. I thought the Genesis vehicles looked very, very cool looking. You know, very sweet looking. And they come in interesting colors. This one's a baby blue. Baby blue. Sushi Kong. We have interesting names for this. Puerto Rican flag on that restaurant. Pelly Dry Cleaners. I'm just saying it as I see it right now. Okay. Got some aged buildings here. I used to have a green shirt with Just Do It, but I think I gave it away. It's like with shirts like that, I don't really like wear them. Can't really wear them out. Let's see this reflection action here. A little bit of reflection action. Got a tiny bit. Tiny bite. Oh, there's a barbershop. Barbershop, barbershop, barbershop. Yeah. I don't know where the homie went. $3.35. That is the cheapest gas I've seen in a long time. It's probably cash only though. Who carries cash anymore? Who carries that cash though? Person has a green bag. All right. In the spirit of St. Patty's Day. What do people do on St. Patty's Day? Like what's the vibe on here? What is the vibe? All right, still on the Miracle Mile. I think what's going to happen is, oh, I can almost hit a Paldi. Almost. Almost looks like R Street or K Street in Sacramento. This is pretty cool. Pretty cool vibes. And that lady was gone. She's like, nope, not gonna hold me back. Okay. This looks like a 1945 Harley right here. It's like a deli. It's pretty cool looking. Pretty cool looking. People behind me are like, what's taking so long? What's taking so long, buddy? These trees that are like an awning to the street, they envelop the street. It's almost like a square cut. It's almost like a perfectly square cut. Got a little side eye from the young lady there. That was nice. That was nice. Okay, we're slowing down now. Slowing down. Looks like the pedestrian flashing yellow lights are going off, so we may have a young person that's crossing. Okay, this just transported me to a street in San Juan, close to Carolina. That's crazy. Insane. It's funny how different parts of a city can transport you to various parts that you've been to in the world, you know, from the past. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. This one is a Mendive Garcia LLC. Interesting. Looks like it should be like an old bank or something. Yeah, a lot of this architecture here is reminiscent. Oh man, having trouble with that one today. Reminiscent of the 60s, for sure. We have some of the early 2000s, maybe 1990s right there. Reminiscent of the 90s. Oh, this gas station right here with the terracotta roof and the white paint reminds me of a gas station that's off of, I want to say exit 28 in Santa Barbara. That is insane. Okay, with the Tesla 3 over here. I think I can tell a Tesla 3 if it's like close to me. If it's close enough to buy it, I can tell what it is. If it's further away, it's like, is that a Tesla Y? Is that a Tesla X? I think they're about to have a Tesla 2 and a Tesla Roadster in the near future. future. Since the Cybertruck is already out, that's the one that kind of looks like a pentagon. I don't know what shape would you call that. What shape would you call that right there? Crossing the old Lisbon restaurant. I'm not sure the last time I went to a restaurant with a white tablecloth. Not sure. Oh, let's get out of here. You put the boost on them. Put the boost on right there. So I just saw a place with gas of $3.35, and the next place I saw was $3.69. It's crazy how much gas can change just by a few blocks. A few blocks over here. This canopy of trees covering the street is quite nice. Quite nice throwback to what once was here at one time. $3.44. The gas prices change almost as much as the speed limits change as I pass this. So what appears to be a cop right here, or a school patrol. That was an interesting street right there. So there's a straight, a left, and an entire left. So I was in like the furthest left lane, and then I had to slide over to the middle left lane. Interesting. Saw this canopy of trees. Let me see if I can switch the vibe here so you guys can see the tree trunks over here. There we go. Can you see the trunks of the trees passing by? Looks like some mangrove type trees. If the water was up here, these trees would be able to survive because the roots go deep, y'all. The roots go deep. With the water, they seem to spread out and yeah, forget main trunks. Like all of the branches are trunks. All the roots are trunks now. Yeah, this looks like a street in San Juan, Puerto Rico that I walked at night. They had like this kind of awning that was on this building, and there was like a sidewalk, but then they also had like a walkway under the awning next to the building. And there's a building that was pretty much very similar to that. Very similar back there. These people have a bike and a umbrella. I don't know if they come from the beach or what. So over here you see some like parcels of land that have grass on them. It's like, what can be done with all this grassy area here? Let's try to turn it around. Here. Let's see. Yeah, some grassy areas that don't seem to be claimed by anyone. Let's go and get to right here. This person has their door open. Okay, they closed it. So I believe if I exit the Miracle Mile, I'll be able to go on to the Highway 1. Kind of interesting bridge supports there. And this man right here is straight chilling. Straight chilling this guy is right here. I think at one time it was hard for me to sleep on my back, but now I'm finding it easier to sleep that way. Although I probably hit a corner, once in a while, one side or the other. But initially it seems, yeah, I was on my back the other night, and I was like, oh man, I'm getting drowsy in this position here. Getting drowsy over here. So this is starting to look like downtown now. Wait a minute, that's blowing my mind right there. That is blowing my mind. If we're in downtown right now, there is no way. Clean Southwest first, okay. Wow. Okay. Kind of blows my mind. I didn't realize how close Coral Gables was to downtown. I thought I'd have to go on like Highway 1 and then go to the 95. These guys are just chilling in the street here. Okay, well in that case, I can go from Brickell to the one Biscayne number one, and then take the 195 Noise. Looks like we're ramping up for the concert on the 22nd to the 24th over here. We have the Dirty French restaurant over here. I think I delivered a steak over there one time, some type of kind of meat cut. Interesting. Interesting indeed. Before I said there, it looked like all the lights for everybody were red lights. This boy over here looks like in awe of this vehicle that I have going on. Yeah, today when I was driving, I think it was on Dade Boulevard, there was a person in a white Charger that called me not so nice name. It didn't make me feel too good. I felt terrible after they called me that name. There's a young man that was staring intently at the vehicle. It's like, that can't be a cop. There appears to be some type of Great Dane action to the left. But the face is like larger, like a boxer, which is interesting. Alright, there's a light. There's a light right there. And I was wrong this time. I thought that I would be stranded in Little Havana around sunset. But it looks like sunset is catching me, and I'm actually in the downtown Brickell area. So that's nice. That is nice. Seems like every time I'm in the hood around sunset, what I like to say to myself is, I gotta get out of the hood. I gotta get out of the hood. If I say it fast, it's kind of hard to understand, but I gotta get out of the hood. And I am out of the hood. That guy right there looked like he was dressed for success. Dressed for success. This area right here, part of Brickell, looks like pretty much exactly like the render that they would have done to build this place. You have, the sparse trees out here. You have the people walking in groups and stuff. And we even have Mr. Homie over here. Oh, is he gonna cross? He's gonna cross behind. I think one person asked me the other day if I had a 360-degree camera. How crazy would that be? I don't know how that would work with a wraparound, but having a 360-degree camera would be like the ultimate. There's a YouTube video I saw a while back that was 360, and you could like change the view while the video was playing. That is pretty awesome. Pretty awesome right there. Alright, this traffic is trafficking for sure. This is about the area where the young guy on the dirt bike did a stoppie at the light, and then as he accelerated out of the green light, he popped that front wheel up and did a wheelie over here. Did a wheelie. That is also the same young man that wagged his finger at me because I was not wasting any time. He was just hovering in my blind spot. I was like, what are you doing, sir? I'm about 3,700 pounds. You don't want to be just like chilling in my blind spot. So I hightailed it out of there. And he looked hard at me and then he wagged his finger. I was like, what are you wagging your finger at me for, sir? What is that about? That's like one of the first times I've seen a man with a stroller. Typically, I don't want to be like that, but typically you see the females with the stroller, but it's all a male person. A parcel person. The bike is zooming through. So apparently there's a history of trolleys in Miami. I don't necessarily know the history, but you'll see mini trolleys about the streets of Miami and South Beach. All kinds of trolleys. They kind of look like a bus with a skylight and a roof on them. These are the colors. Kind of resembles the U of M colors. Don't quote me on this, but I think the Miami Dolphins have similar vibes to it. It's like the next graduation. You have the U of M, and then you have the Miami Dolphins are at there. All right, that is a green light, and there are vehicles in the intersection. A red Ferrari and looks like a Mazda. Oh, I was wrong. Hyundai. Got the W Hotel to the right here. Ooh, too bad I'm not in an optimal place for sunset, but let's see if I can turn this around so you can catch these sunset vibes here. I'm sure what my eyes seen is not as overexposed as the camera is here. Wow, that's terrible. Well, let's see the Miami Inlet here. Look at that. Colors are popping on that side. That is for sure. Now, I am over the bridge here. If I were to point the camera down where I am right now, you would see the water shimmering under the grate over here. Got some party boat action over there. There's a boat going underneath right now, playing the Nicki Minaj. As it's starting to get warm here, you'll see boats going in and out later in the day, which is kind of exciting. Kind of exciting. That person's just zooming fast. What a view. See the Miami Inlet there. You also see Port Miami in the background, and you can almost start to see the buildings from South Beach over there. Now, if I was at South Beach, that would be quite the view over there, because you can see Port Miami, you can see the downtown Brickell area where I'm at right now, and of course the wonderful, gorgeous sunset. Ooh, I smell some type of barbecue. Perhaps it's Hell's Kitchen reverberating off the buildings with this ambiance, its aura, its smell, its something like that. Yeah. Or it is the Capitol Grill. The Capitol Grill. What a liminal space that is right there, just for a second. Before the people walk out. Before the people walk out right here. She looks so, like, I don't know what the emotion was, but she was just like staring. It was hilarious. Hilarious emotion. Great people watching over here on this bridge. On this bridge right here. While the traffic ahead is not letting up. Ain't no stopping this weather right here, this traffic. Alright, we have a red light, but the traffic is still moving. How does that work? How does that work? I guess in their defense they're on the other side of the red light, and now it's a green light, so good to go. Alright, we have 2 lanes going down to 1 lane. So that is the situation right there. I almost thought he had a John Deere hat on right here. John Deere. I hear a rumor that Rick Ross is working on getting more tractors into the black community. Let me see if they'll let me through, and I think they did. I don't know if they let me through or if I pushed my way into there. Looks like we have a Lyft driver behind me here. Ooh, it is quickly getting dark over here. To the left side, there is a Balud Sud Mediterranean, and also the JW Marriott Marquis. All lolly pop a new kind of soda. Oh, they changed the advertisement on the side of the building. It used to be like some type of Tresemme vibes over here. Alrighty. Sunset is almost upon us over here. I think I did Ocean once today. I wonder if Ocean would be a vibe right now, since it is actually beautiful weather right now. Little bit of haze, but okay. This Jeep is just gonna make a interesting. I don't know what that was. That was like an opened up U-turn. So typically you do a U-turn where you reverse direction 180 degrees. This person did like a straight, a left, a right, and then a straight. Interesting. Alrighty. Got some homies over here, and of course a red light right here. this yellow light changed from a yellow light to a red light, and this lady looks so confused. She's like, "Oh, we can walk now." You don't know how much time these guys have been standing here. You don't know. You don't know. Alright, still a red light here. Green light. Alright. Look at that boat right there. I think they take it out on rare occasions. On rare occasions, I think they'll take it out. Okay, to the left we have a black on black Mercedes. I thought it was a Bimmer for a second. Thought it was a Bimmer. At the Bayfront Park to the right. Not to be confused with the Bayside Park, which is coming up. And in the Bayside Park, the work is underway for a dry situation, because on occasion it can rain out here. But you can see multiple grandstands that they have created here, or multiple stages. Thought this Jeep was about to cut me off. Of course, you see the tourists on the right side looking through the fence there. Looks like they're prepared with the restrooms here. They have the mobile restrooms already set up and ready to go. They'll need it. Alright, as you can tell, they're setting up all kinds of stages. I don't know how the people are going to differentiate between, what music's coming from this direction and what music is over here. Earlier today, they had the lights on for the various, kind of street sign vibes that they had hanging down. Alright, passing the Bayside Park over here, as well as the Bayside Shopping Center, which is quite a vibe. They have a little... Okay, let's see what's going on here. Alright, just made it through this green light here, but the trolley was slowing down around this railroad track. Heat culture, hot culture. Alright, Kasaya Center. How's it going, young lady? How's it going? It's hilarious catching eyes with people while you're driving, because you don't necessarily want to break eye contact, but you know that at a certain point you have to, because you're driving and they're walking opposite direction. But it's usually amusing to me when you look at a dog and you catch the whites of their eyes, and it's okay when you catch the whites of people's eyes when they're looking at you, especially from the side. There's been multiple memes made on that. Let's see. I think I'll just continue going north here because it looks like the east side maybe. This guy's waving down the trolley right as it's crossing. That's gold. That is gold. I think he's stopping for him though. Unless he doesn't want to block the intersection. Oh, they're getting on. Okay. Okay. That guy's nice. Other bus drivers will leave. They're like, you're not here on time, not prepared, not ready for me. We're going to keep the moving on. Of course, we have the Miami trolley again to the right. Wow. This car right here is doing typical Florida activities. They are supposed to go straight through the intersection, but since the cars are blocking, they made like a left turn around these other cars. Interesting. All around me are familiar faces. That's what that guy was looking like. That's what that guy was looking like right there. Ooh, the sunset is going to be beautiful, gorgeous. Starting to get this orange tinge to it. Yes, indeed. And with the clouds hovering in the sky, it's going to make for a postcard sunset tonight. These Mercedes Sprinter vans are getting classier and classier. Like the front of it almost looks like the vibe of the new electric ones. But the paint job on the front seems to be a peeling sticker. Alright, so what are we doing here, guys? What are we doing? We're just taking our time over here. Taking our time over here. Alright, got the trolley blocking. Got this work truck blocking. Oh, okay. Got the scooter on the right, people on the left. Yeah, man, you gotta watch out for these troublemakers. They'll squeeze in like the smallest space, and if you don't look and don't expect them to be there, it could be bad news right there. Could be bad news. It almost appears like the trolley has bronze banisters and wooden seats. That's quite the vibe right there. That's a green light. There it is. So it looks like the tripod takes a little bit of the motion blur out from shaking, but it doesn't stabilize everything. If it was truly locked in, it would be golden. If it was truly locked in. Hilton over to the right. You can see the blue/purple color scheme, or is it violet? Violet. I think it's warm enough I can put the window down. Yeah. Don't need any AC now. I thought I was going to take the freeway. So I was getting ready for that. Getting ready for this right here. Yes, indeed. There's a long red light. Just like the rest of them are. Almost. Let's go. That's a green light. And we're off. And we are off. I thought he was about to do a wheelie. He leaned forward like he was going to pop it up. It wouldn't be the first wheelie that I saw today. It would not be the first. How's it going? How's it going? Alright, this Mustang is going for it. Okay. That's the Mustang right there for you. Typical Florida driving activities. And another red light. Surprise, surprise. Surprise, surprise. Surprise, surprise. Homie is chilling over here. Oh, Homie is straight chilling. Ah, yes, indeed. Northeast 19 and US 1. Alright, there we go. Alright, there goes the Audi. Doing typical Florida driving activities. I wish we had a forward-facing camera here, guys, so you can see how close ones we have. Now we have a 300C, guys, and a Ford Explorer. Come on, Ford Explorer. Oh, you... I'm not going to say any bad words here, but they know who they are. They know who they are right now. Oh, hand up and everything. Okay. Okay. Got the tune. Another smoke shop. Just like I said before, I used to think if you had a plethora of smoke shops, it was the indicator of being in the hood. But you can't go off of that these days. You have a smoke shop, and then you have a high class area over here. Ooh, look at this Audi. I think it's an A8 right here. Look at that one right there. That's awesome. Awesome, I tell you. Got the green wearing young ladies over here. Yeah, I saw the Patrick's Day, I think it was last week or earlier this week, and I just didn't really think of it. I would like to wear green today, though. That's what I'd like to do. Alright, we're at the red light here on 26, seeing if this guy gets the jump on me here when the light turns green. And he doesn't want it. Got the biker taking up the road here. Got the biker taking up the lane. So, alright, let me not take up all lanes. Wow, this biker is coming towards me. Oh man. Oh boy. Yeah, typical biking activities here in Brickell/Wynwood. I guess it's Miami/Wynwood. I guess I haven't really taken you guys through. Have I taken you through Wynwood? No, I don't think so. I think I've only taken you on this road right here. Maybe one of these times we should go to Wynwood, go to Midtown, you know? Go to Midtown. This car did a U-turn here, so I'm just gonna give them their space and get to the left here. If you guys like El Pollo Loco, perhaps you'll like Pollo Tropical. They have tropical eats over here, such as yuca, plantain, rolls, frijoles negros. They have papas fritas, things like these that are delicious. And of course, for those of you that like the plain Jane type of thing, they have the arroz blancos. Let me see if I can let these people go in front of me. They have their left blinker on, but they're not going for it. Oh, now it's the right blinker. So I'm going to let them go for it. This is a car right here, the Ford Escape. The Ford Escape, no surprise right there. Police on the right side, and I hear a motorcycle coming up. Let's see what kind it is. Police coming up here. CBR? Oh, it's R6, I want to say. R6 followed by a CBR behind, I want to say. So there's an option to take the freeway, but I don't think I want to do that. Nope, I'm good. I'm good on that. So if I turn this camera around here, you'll kind of start to see the vibes of the, what area is that? Design District. Design District, and what road is that? Is it Lincoln Road? I know there's a Lincoln Road, like promenade situation on the other side of the waterway there. Here there's all kinds of shops and artsy type things. Artsy fartsy. Okay, let me turn this around so you can see this. See these activities here again. So you can check out these vibes. yeah, guys and gals, not too many highlight reel moments today. It seems like at the Ocean Boulevard, there's all kinds of fodder for party people and conversations and stuff. But today, there wasn't too much that was gleaned as far as I was concerned. So maybe next time. Maybe next time. I want to take this time to thank each and every one of you guys. So I want to take this time as we have. Okay. Look, it looks like a Mazda, a 1990 Mazda Miata. Wait for these cars to go. I'm right behind a scooter, and there's like a line of cars that are accelerating. And this guy let me out. So to him, I thank you. All right, and I am back. Thank you. I want to officially thank you guys while I was that lull of traffic back there when it was quiet and silent, but I'll do what I can right now. I just want to officially thank each and every one of you for joining me, even if it was only for 56 seconds today. I appreciate your time that you spent with me. It is not always exciting with, driving in traffic, and there was a lack of people today, but we did make it to Ocean Drive. We made it to, various places, downtown Brickell, and places like that. So thank you guys for your ongoing support and for being here. This wouldn't be possible without viewers like you. So thank you.